Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with a review of the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette. You see that's like starting to fall out. It's more excited for the review than I am, and I'm really excited for this review. So Anastasia recently came out with a new glow kit. If you don't know, they already have a few different ones with more traditional highlighter colors. This is a highlighting palette that are like pinks and champagnes and golds and bronzes, stuff like that. And they recently came out with this one, which has a multitude of colors that's a little bit more out there, I guess, for highlighters. So I follow Anastasia Beverly Hills on Instagram, and I saw that they were releasing this, and I don't know why, but I felt this feeling in my gut of just like, I need that in my life. And normally how I buy products is I like something, I put it on my to-buy list, I go in store, I swatch it, I think about it, I come back another time, I swatch it again. If I still like it, then I buy it. I'm pretty picky about the things that I buy, but I saw this on Instagram, never seen it in stores because it hadn't been released yet, and I was like, well, gonna drop the 40 bucks on that. It is 40 bucks. So it came out like the next day. I immediately went on the website and purchased it. And it was sold out within a day or two. So I mean, it's not as fast as like the Kylie lip kits, which are like 2 seconds, like literally less than a minute. And I'm super stoked to finally review it for you. I wanted to, try it a few times, make sure I had a full comprehensive review. So I'm also gonna do swatches of all the shades. Should I show it to you? I already showed you the outside, and it comes in a little sleeve, and then the actual palette looks the same as the case. And then you open it up, and there are 6 highlighting shades. And the shades are Blue Ice, Star, Purple Horseshoe, Pink Heart, Lucky Clover, and Blue Moon. And it's kind of hard to tell, but they're actually, tinted a little bit for the colors that you would assume. So like Blue Ice is tinted blue. It's not as blue as like Blue Moon, but it is blue. And Lucky Clover, it's green tinted. I am wearing one of them today on my face. I'm wearing Pink Heart. So the first one is Blue Ice. It looks like that. Isn't that pretty? So there is Blue Ice. And Star. There's Star swatched right here. Purple Horseshoe. Right here on the end. Pink Heart, which again is the one I'm wearing today. Switched to the other hand. Lucky Clover, right here. And Blue Moon here on this finger, right here. So here's all 6 swatched on my hands. Do you see that like from outer space? I personally am not someone who is subtle about my highlight. I like a highlight, okay? So if you are someone who really likes kind of the natural glow, something that maybe like the Benefit Shy Beam or even the High Beam, really, if you blend it out enough, is gonna give you just like that inner glowiness. This is not the palette for you. This is very bold. I mean, if the colors didn't tip you off, the pigmentation and reflectiveness will. It's insane, but I love it. So I've worn all of these colors, even the green one, which is kind of the one that I'm the most about, mostly because I feel kind of weird about putting green on my face. I don't know, I just assume that it's gonna make me look sick. It doesn't, by the way. It's light enough of a green where I don't look like I'm gonna throw up, About the highlighters themselves, they are, as I said, very pigmented, but they are a little bit hard. All of them, except for Star, for some reason, this kind of gray silver one in the middle, has almost like a hard pan type feel to it. So you do have to kind of go over it a couple times. If you're swatching it with your finger, you have to rub your finger in there a little bit. You have to run your brush through it a little bit more than you would expect. But then Star, for some reason, is like really creamy, and I don't know if it's because of the color or if it just happened to be that way. For some reason, that was formulated a little bit differently. That one is the only one that's like that. Regardless, I don't have any problems picking up the pigmentation. It's not like I have to sit here for 5 minutes and like wet my brush and pray that the color is gonna come up. It comes up, it's just an interesting texture. It's not like buttery like I was kind of expecting. And what's nice is that most of them don't really have sparkle. I would say Purple Horseshoe has a tiny bit, and maybe Blue Ice has a tiny bit, but for the most part it's just like reflectiveness and glow and shimmer, but not sparkle. Like, it doesn't actually have those chunks of glitter in it. Wear time is decent. I don't think I really have many highlighters that last like all day long at their full capacity. I think the closest one I have to it right now is Makeup Revolution has a Vivid Baked highlighter, and that one is really good, the lasting power, and these ones are pretty close to it. You can still see some of that glow by the end of the day, like, you know, 10-12 hours later, but if you know, are gonna go back out and you really want to have that like whoo glow, then I would reapply it, which doesn't take very long. You can even use your fingers, just like doo doo, or you can just like dab a brush really quick. But if that is something that is concerning to you, if you're gonna have a really long day and you have boom boom boom, you don't want to come back home, or you don't want to pull out the palette and reapply, then, you know, I would keep that in mind, but it's not a huge deal to me, at least. That being said, do I think that this palette is worth the price point of $40? Well, I think that personally depends on your preference. So I love the really glowy, reflective highlights, and I love that it's in so many unique shades that I definitely don't have in my collection so far. I have, you know, champagnes, white golds, pinks, nothing like what's in here. So if you're looking for some variety, I think this is a great way to do it. It's $40 for 6 shades, so that's less than $10 a piece. If you were to go to the store and buy the full-size highlighter, you would have to spend probably 20 bucks for only one. And sure, there's a little bit less product in each pan than there would be if you got the full size. I don't think that these ones personally are available individually, so you'd have to buy them in this palette. So if you are looking for these like really pretty glowy colors, then I would say absolutely buy it. But if you think that you're someone who wants to stick to the very traditional colors, again, those white golds, pinks, champagnes, then it's probably not the one for you. I mean, there's a green, there's a purple, a pink, blue. So depends on what you're looking for. The quality is definitely there. I think that they're incredibly beautiful. I think that they're incredibly pigmented, and I love how they look on the face, and I love how they look in swatches. Overall, they're gorgeous and good quality, and the lasting power is decent. And considering that each shade is under $10 if you buy the whole palette, it's a great deal. I love highlighters. I'm always looking for more. I always want to buy like 30 of them, and pan by pan, it's a good deal. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope you found it helpful and interesting. And if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. I would love for you to stick around. And as always, my previous 2 videos will be linked right there next to me. But that's going to be it for me today, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you very soon. Bye! I don't think I've worn it more than once or twice. I tend to stick to kind of lighter scarves, or terrible deal, you get more than you're paying for every single month, and you're going to try new products from other countries, which is super nice, especially since here in the United States